Okay, let's start all over. Welcome to the nightly recap, powered by. Yeah, I'm drinking, man. Water. I'm drinking water. Drinking water. Drinking water. It's water. It's not a Heineken. It's not a Heineken. Some would want a Heineken at this point, and it would be understandable. But no, I drink water. But welcome to the nightly recap, powered by the Gokhshtein News Network. We'll probably have a sponsor soon, but if you guys want to go ahead and sponsor the nightly recap, send me a DM and we'll see what we can go ahead and do. That's right, you can send me a DM and we will see if you are the right sponsor to put onto this program. There you go. There you go. I'm looking at the shit that I wrote. All right, cool. Um Give me 1 second, man. Give me just one fucking second. Give me 1 second. I usually start off like real quick and stuff. Damn. Damn. Usually start off real quick. That was a crazy comment. That was a crazy comment right there. That was a crazy comment. That was crazy, right? All right. Cool. All right. Appreciate I love the fact that people can see me now. I love the fact that I can showcase myself to the millions and millions of people across the world. You can retweet this room. Did I just say retweet this room? You can retweet this or repost this live on X. And I don't know what you guys do on YouTube and Rumble, but you share it, I guess, with Facebook people and Instagram people and shit like that. My hair's always it's real hair. By the way, there was a guy who went into apparently Nobu space last night because I woke up to the comments this morning. The man accused me of taking Just for Men. Man accused me of taking Just for Men. Number one, the DNA is so strong that I don't need Just for Men. This is natural black hair color. I'm sorry that you weren't blessed with it. Okay? Blame your people. And your people being that your parents. That's right. That's right. It was Mark. That guy is a straight up, I gotta tell you, that guy is a straight hater, bro. That guy's a straight hater, bro. You know, I'm looking at myself at this monitor. I'm generational. This is what you call generational. Okay, I'm not Leslie Moda, where I'm dyeing my hair, okay, to fit in. No. 43 years old. Look at this lad. Look at this lad. There you go. Julie Kennis is coming up with reasons for why my hair looks thicker on camera. Might be due to the water fast. It is what it is. But anyway, welcome everybody. Welcome to the show. Not to delay. Where is I gotta power up my goddamn notebook so I don't have to continue to look at my phone to get the latest to get the script, I should say, not the latest news. But shout out to the G Media News team that went ahead and came up with this. Shout out to the G Media account, whoever's behind it. When we meet in real life, I will put you. Well, depends. If you're a female, I won't touch you, but I might go ahead and say, let me not start. But if you are a male, I will put you in a guillotine. That's right. I will put you in a guillotine. All right, let's start it off here, as we always do, on a nightly recap with me, where the energy is live. Okay, where the energy is live. JP Morgan says, there is no bull market. I love you. JP Morgan asserts that the tariffs imposed by President Trump constitute the largest U.S. tax increase since 1968. There we go. JP Morgan. They are telling us that this is the largest U.S. tax increase since 1968. I love the word tariff. I love the word tariff. I wake up saying tariff every single day. I love the word tariff. Tariff, tariff, tariff. Okay? By the way, thank you to everybody who joined in today. It was at 10 o'clock a.m. this morning, the radio show, Crypto Talk Radio, as we were discussing tariffs today. And I asked the audience and the panelists to keep it on topic. That's it. Because the people wanted it, and I wanted to deliver for the people. Because I am that guy. I am the people's champ. What is up with this hairstylist shit now? I'm starting new trends. All right, moving on. Oh, great. Another rumor from God knows who. But this one will make for good clickbait, so why not? Earlier today, there were discussions that President Trump was on the brink of finalizing a deal with TikTok. Source, trust me, bro. I hope a deal gets finalized for TikTok. I really do. I'm out there in these streets on TikTok. I'm out on these TikTok streets. And whoever takes over TikTok, really hope that anybody who takes over TikTok, they don't mess with the goddamn algorithm. Don't mess with the goddamn algorithm, because I finally got the algorithm working for me. Moving on. Trump says, I'm the doctor now. Tell your previous doctor to suck my big fat tariff. In his post today on Truth Social, Trump stated the economy has many problems. It was a sick patient. It underwent an operation. The operation is over, and now we will allow it to settle. That's right. Trump, I don't give a fuck if you voted for him or not. You know this man is hilarious, bro. This man said the economy had many problems. It was a sick patient. It underwent surgery. The operation is over, and now we allow it to settle. This man is a savage. This man is a savage. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Trump is set to drop his first single with Kanye West this Friday, titled "You're the Tariff I Can't Afford." Trump is firm on tariffs, but open to negotiating if the deal is phenomenal, quote, phenomenal, and if other countries address their own tariffs and trade barriers. Trump's looking to work with you guys, man. I'm speaking out there to all these countries. Pretend that I am an ambassador here for the United States of America. Trump wants you to come to the table. He wants you to sit down. You can even sit down across from me from this table right here. And we can go ahead and shoot the shit. Trump wants to go ahead and get a deal done. So if you're willing, if you want to be a willing participant, sit down right across from us and negotiate a goddamn deal. We ain't moving, we ain't budging. We are not budging. We are not budging. Okay, we need to make America healthy again. And that's from a financial standpoint as well. And not just from an obesity standpoint, with all these dyes and chemicals and processed foods that are being pushed into your fat asses. Hey, European Union, can you show us on a doll where Elon touched you? The European Union is reportedly planning a $1 billion fine against X, with ongoing discussions about whether to factor in revenue from SpaceX and Neuralink in the case. Him and Trump. Trump and Elon, the most despised people on earth, because they are trying to fix a problem, okay, that we have here in the United States of America, and that is America, and that is we are trying to fix our country. And we are trying to figure out, I mean, Doge, led by Elon, we're trying to figure out where is this money going to? And so far in the last 11 weeks, we have found out that our money is being sent towards worthless shit. We have found out that we are sending off money to go ahead and perform transgender work on mice. Okay, weird shit. The weird shit is coming out. We paid somebody millions of dollars. We're paying people millions of dollars to count coins. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. So now, obviously, the European Union is attacking Elon. I don't know why they're attacking Elon, but obviously because he's right there with Trump. So why not go after his companies? Why not go after Elon? Why not just throw $1 billion fine at his ass for no reason? Anyway, moving on. Oh no, Volkswagen. I know Volkswagen pretty well. Shout out to Volkswagen. Is putting an import fee on their cars. What I am possibly going to do, what am I possibly going to do now? Since this is obviously the best car ever, Volkswagen has announced that it will impose an import fee on its cars to offset the cost of Trump's new 25% tariffs. Right now, like, you know, they're talking about the automobiles and stuff. They're talking about the automobile tariffs and stuff. But I don't know. I'm just saying, like, people can't even afford food right now, let alone a car. So, like, continue to tariff cars. Motherfuckers can't even get on the train. It's the truth. You think people are worried about buying a car? People are worried about where they're sleeping next month because they can't make rent. I don't give a fuck about your car. That's right. Trump just shared a link to the best tissues on the market, since it seems like you guys have been in tears all day long. Trump remains unbothered, saying the market reaction to the tariffs was no surprise and was expected. Trump expected this. Absolutely no doubt. I, of course, know Trump expected this reaction from you candy asses. Absolutely. All the crying and all the bitching and moaning. Why did we vote for the wrong person? Should we have gone with Kamala? You guys don't want, like, the people that are bitching do not want a healthy economy, number one. They don't care about the United States of America, number two. And number three, all you care about is your crypto, okay? And by the way, some of the shit that you guys are in, that shit ain't ever coming back even when the bull market returns, okay? Even during this little pause right here, and then we go parabolic with green candles, some of the shit you guys are in, that shit's never coming back. That shit's not even on life support. It's already dead at the morgue. They're doing autopsies on it. If you've been experiencing back pain lately, it's because you don't believe in using lubrication in financial markets. Trump's tariffs rally. Hold on. Let's do this again. Fucking news team. Trump's tariffs rattled the market, wiping nearly 3 trillion from the US stock market in a single day, with the Dow dropping 1,600 points and the dollar taking a hit. Honestly, if you've been here for a while, if you've been here, if you've been here, you're numb to this. You're really just goddamn numb to all this shit. You're numb. You're numb. You don't feel anything. Okay? 1,600 points, 2,200 points. Who cares? I'm looking at opportunities out up in these streets. What the hell is that? Is that the music? What the fuck is that? Let's change that up. That was weird. That music cut out on me. Let's continue now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue now. Yeah, I don't know. It became staticky. I was like, yo, I have no clue what's happening. Trump recently lost his vision and is planning to apply to be a referee for the National Football League. Trump says the market is reacting well to his recent tariffs and believes it's going to boom. I feel like this is 80s porn music or some shit. Change it up. See what we got here. Okay. It is what it is. We're flowing with this one tonight. Okay, I don't know what happened to the hip hop. The hip hop went ahead and dropped out on me. Staticky, white noise. That was a good one, though. That was a good one. Can't front. I can't front. All right. Moving on. The SEC is like that person who shows up late and empty-handed to every party. The SEC has officially recognized the filing for Fidelity Spot Solana ETF. There you go. They say that I hate on Solana. They say that I hate on Solana. I don't talk about Solana, but I do talk about Solana. Okay, I do talk about Solana. All I'm saying, I'm giving critical feedback. I'm just giving critical feedback. That's all I'm doing. Why does everybody get their panties up in a bunch? Just give critical feedback. I swear to God, I feel like I'm on Comedy Central and I'm hosting the Daily Show. Okay? I don't know who is behind this writing, but that's what I'm feeling right now. Okay? That's what I'm feeling right now. If you're out, motherfucker. If you're out looking for love, make sure your wingman isn't a U.S. senator. Senators have introduced the Trade Review Act, which would require Congress to approve new tariffs within 60 days, or they would be automatically expired. If this legislation aims to limit the president's ability to impose tariffs all across the board. You Democrats can't smarten up, man. You Democrats can't help yourselves. You guys want, like, you're going to lose the next election. 2026, I have no doubt. If the Republican Party, by the way, if the RNC can just get, the message out there that there is midterm elections that are happening, we will win landslide. If the RNC is just sitting back and relaxing and continues to just snore at the goddamn wheel, we will lose to these maniacs, okay? These maniacs that want to mutilate kids when they're only 11 years old. That's right, I said it. What are you going to do about it? I said it. It's the truth. And then they want to use taxpayer dollars to go ahead and get that done. Wild shit. Yo, leave Trump alone. Leave Trump alone. This man, in the next 2 years, you're going to be grateful for the work that he has done, the backbone, the balls that he has to stand in the line of fire right now to take all this shit, okay? Take all this shit to make America great again. America great again. And you will appreciate it. Oh, wow. More stable coins. How thrilling. Very exciting times. The Stable Act has advanced to the full House vote, aims to regulate stable coins, Landy's favorite, strengthen the global role of the US dollar, improve payment efficiency, and protect consumers. When you say stable coin, Landy just starts to goon off. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Landy is all about stable coins. He has actually sold his Bitcoin for a bunch of stable coins. Shout out to Landy. But the Stable Act has advanced to a full House vote, and that aims to regulate stable coins, strengthen our global position in the United States of America, and strengthen the dollar. So there you go. We continue to have, Landy, relax. I don't know what you're gooning off at, but we continue to have good news pour in, good news pour in. By the way, tomorrow, Julie's birthday. Kenneth's birthday is tomorrow. So we'll have a celebration. She might have pizza. For all you fatties out there, she might have pizza. So join in. All right, there you go. I don't forget these things. I'm not a forgetful person. I think Canada's new Prime Minister, Carney, might seriously be in the closet. Or maybe he's that guy who never got picked for pickup basketball. Canadian Prime Minister Carney states that the period of economic integration with the US has come to an end. So there you go. Carney, though, he did say that, but then he also said, when asked by a reporter whether or not he still considers the US an ally, he says, of course, they're our greatest ally. They're our greatest ally. From a security standpoint, military standpoint, man, you better watch out because Trump might say, you know what? We ain't protecting your asses no more. Because we don't need no bacon. We don't need no maple syrup. RFK's trying to make America healthy again, and none of those two products that you have makes any any American healthy. Canada, you're just not that guy. Seriously, just stop. Canada will impose a 25% tariff on all U.S. vehicles that do not comply with the USMCA trade agreement. So Canada will impose a 25% tariff on all U.S. vehicles that do not comply with the USMCA trade agreement. That sounds like the YMCA for a second. I don't know why I got the YMCA vibes, but who cares? Again, with this automobile stuff, Canadians can't afford a car. Americans can't afford a car right now. People are trying to figure out if they can afford cabbage. Swear to God, man. They talk about these cars like people care. Okay, the price of the cars go up. Good luck. They'll be sitting on the lot for the next 120 days. And dealers will be racking up interest on those vehicles due to floor plan. Crazy. We might go back to the pandemic days where cars are being sold for $30,000 over sticker and shit. The United States is like Thanos in that epic battle scene from the Avengers. Except we win the fight. But hold on. Didn't we win against Thanos? Canada will strengthen its trade relations with Germany, while Mexico will continue honoring its EU trade agreement in response to Trump's tariffs. Do these countries realize that we don't care? Do these countries realize that we don't give two shits? We don't care. We don't care. The United States of America don't care. You guys can all partner up, but at the end of the day, we, the United States of America, are the biggest buyers of your shitty products, okay? We are the biggest buyers of all the products that are out there. Americans, hear me out. When BMW wants to go ahead and send its vehicles to the United States of America, they have to pay like a 2.5% tariff. Okay? That's nothing. When a US automake, let's say like Chevy, wants to go ahead and send their car over to Germany, well, guess what? They're paying like about 25% tariff. A 25% tariff to send their vehicle over there. So American products are not appreciated, but we need to appreciate everybody else. We have signed horrible business agreements, okay? We have signed terrible agreements. And I agree with Landy, buy American products, okay? I get it. You grow up, people told you want to drive, you got to drive a Beamer to be seen out here in these streets. Trust me, there are really good American cars. Tesla happens to be a great American car. There's Chevys, Cadillac. We got all types of really good cars. Maybe it's time you support American products. Maybe it's just time. And listen, I'm a Beamer guy. I get it. I like Beamers. I like German cars. I'm that guy. I like the German cars. I like Italian cars as well. But it's time to support America. Especially right now. Here we go. First, we trade Saquon Barkley only to watch him win a Super Bowl in an Eagles uniform. And now we're forcing people to sell their Bitcoin. A New York court has directed Genius Group to liquidate its Bitcoin treasury, which could involve selling up to 440 Bitcoin. That sucks. A New York court has directed Genius Group to liquidate its Bitcoin treasury, which could involve selling up to 440 Bitcoin. I don't even know what to say, man. That is kind of true about the whole, like, we let go of Saquon. He wins a Super Bowl wins a goddamn Super Bowl with the Eagles, man. I'm still not over. I mean, I'm happy for him, but I'm not happy for us. The pain will come to an end soon, crypto bros. Trump is focused on cutting costs and increasing tariffs. Press secretary states that tax cuts are the next step. So we're going to see tax cuts soon. Tax cuts are coming. That's being promised by the White House. So get ready for that. Like, it is really baffling to think. No. I don't even have to think. I can't believe people in crypto don't know more about politics or economics. I'm very baffled. I'm baffled by that. I'm baffled that you think that, like, Trump is in office, that Trump is just in office and his administration doesn't know what the hell they're doing. It is wild that you think that they have no clue or grasp on what they're doing. They know what they're doing. By the way, something that was bullish for me this morning when I was doing the show, the radio show, was we had the yield, which was at about the treasury, the 10-year treasury yield that was at like, what, 4.79%, that went all the way down to like 4.05%. I was so bullish on that, but yet nobody wanted to talk about that, okay? And everybody was like, David, why are you so serious today? You know why I'm serious? Because I take being an American citizen seriously. And I want to see a healthy economy. Okay. I want to see a healthy economy. I know crypto will succeed, whether it's today, tomorrow, or in the next 3 to 4 to 5 to 9 years. It doesn't matter. I know it will succeed, but I'm willing to pay. I'm willing to wait. I am patient. I am patient. When you consume good content like mine and others, you're not scared. You're not fearful. You're relaxing. You're good out in these streets. Drop, 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 drop. Drop a 50 bag for the D-gens holding bonk. I can no longer afford a Lamborghini. This is supposed to be read in the style of Drake's this song, Family Matters. Drop, 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 drop a 50 bag for the D-gens holding bonk. I can no longer afford a Lamborghini. Did I get that right? Did I get that right for you? And I don't use hair conditioner, by the way. I don't use hair conditioner. So you're off on that one. I don't use hair conditioner. Lutnick says U.S. interest rates are about to drop big. Lutnick says that the interest rates will, I can't believe I just sung that, will be dropping soon. So there you go. The administration is out there. You know, the one thing that you can appreciate, whether you like Trump or not, is that every single day, the Trump administration is out there. And when I do this, it's for a reason. There's an inside joke to that, but there's a reason why you can appreciate Trump and his staff. They are out there every single day talking to the press. They are not hiding. Even right now, whether it's good, you know, when they came into office, we were all about winning, right? Signing the EOs every minute. There's another EO being signed. Okay, another press conference, another EO, right? Executive order for those that don't comprehend. Now with the tariffs in play and all that stuff, they're still out there with everybody trying to hammer Trump and administration. Oh my God, recession. Trump's still out there. Press secretary, everybody. They are out there. They are talking. They are talking to the people, okay? They are not scared, and they know they're going to win big at the end of the day. And if Trump wins big, that means that we win big, and we're about to win really big. We're about to go parabolic. You just don't know it. I know it. My gut tells me, you know what? Today, me buying up dips is going to be worth it. And you know what? After this goddamn show, as I go work out, after the workout, I'll be buying some more dips. That's right. And you know what? I might even venture into the goddamn stock market, because I've been looking at the stock market and holy shit, I've never even thought there would be discounts in that fucking place. Anyway, that concludes essentially the news for today. Recapping the news of the day. The show, the radio show, the number one show. The number one show. The number one show. What is this? I thought Landy said that Ethereum's going to 5K. It will. It will. You know what? I'm gonna let I will be exercising extra hard tonight, because I feel the energy from my workouts. My workouts could spark the markets again. But guys, tune into the number one show. The people call it the number one show, not me. So I'm just saying what they're saying. The number one show in the morning Starts at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that's Crypto Talk Radio, where we have a bunch of really smart people that come sit at sit on the panel, okay, and we talk about crypto and everything that's happening in crypto, and we talk about politics. That runs until 12 o'clock, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tune into the breakdown. Okay, we'll break down the entire week in a nutshell. 2 p.m. we got two shows. The Money Maxi Show, 2 p.m. on X. Tune in. They got a great show. They deliver crypto, hard-hitting crypto. You want to join into that show. And at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we also have Hotep Jesus, the Griff Report on Kick. So tune into that. Okay, tune into that. You'll have a really good time. He breaks down everything. All right, my man Hotep Jesus breaks down everything. At the end of the day, consume as much good content as possible. 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the happy birthday girl, Julie Kennis, will be live doing her stream 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The crypto news on YouTube. Tune into that. I think it also plays on X. Julie, nobody forgot. Nobody forgot your birthday. Okay, I mentioned it in the beginning. I don't know if you were here, and I mentioned it just now. There you go. Happy birthday. Okay, and I will not even ask for your age. Okay, I will not even ask how old you are. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you got the recap, nightly recap. I do it. Leslie does it. We know where the electricity is, though. You guys decide for yourselves. We know, though. We know happy faces. When you see me, it's nothing but happy faces. I get it. The swag. I want to thank everybody who supports the G Media Network. This is some real shit now. I want to thank everybody who supports the G Media Network. We got more people coming on board. I think you're going to enjoy the media personalities. I think you're going to enjoy where we're going in 2025. By the way, the Bitcoin conference, Bitcoin 2025, is approaching in Las Vegas. We'll be going ahead and broadcasting that live. Broadcasting that live and reporting live from Vegas, as we are one of the official media partners for the event. Shout out to the G Media News team that is delivering nonstop. Again, I think if you are not retweeting the G Media account when it's posting up news, I think I can't be friends with you. We have been crypto first. We have been news first. We have been unfiltered since we've started. It is only in your best interest that you retweet us. So shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody that shows up every single day. To end it real quick, I know the markets. I know you might be scared. You might be hugging your grandmother right now, or you might be holding your teddy bear. We shall overcome this. We've seen worse. We had Sam Bankman-Fried. We had FTX. We had things imploding. Okay? It was devastating when these Voyagers and all these cockamanian platforms were going, insolvent. The difference is right now, we have a pro crypto administration. We have a foundation being built out. Every single piece of information that is coming out is bullish. There is nothing bearish. It is bullish. Right now, though, we need to implement tariffs in order for the United States of America to bring in money. It needs to bring in money. We need to lower taxes. We need to be healthy again, okay? Not just from a monetary standpoint either. That is also from a life, just a just in life. You need to be healthy. Whether you're anorexic or obese, you need to be healthy. RFK is going to fix that. Ladies and gentlemen, I am 13 minutes past time here. Shout out to everybody again who came through to support your boy doing the nightly recap. Tomorrow, Leslie will be back to finish this off as she breaks down and recaps everything from the week. Homies, on that note, I'm going to work out, I'm going to train, and I probably will stop into Nobu's show when it starts at 10:30. I'll probably make an appearance at 11. Apparently, I might not be allowed to go there because I work out and train at night, and maybe that that bothers people in some way. On that note, for real, guys, I am